Hi, hope everything's great. My name's Bruce. If you've been following the channel, you know that. And if you haven't been following the channel, my name's Bruce. Thank you. Hey, like and subscribe. Even if you don't like the video, hit the like button. Why not? I mean, really, it's not that big a deal. But notwithstanding that, today is kind of a big day for a bunch of reasons. But what has happened today is there's been a U.S. Supreme Court ruling on some stuff about this thing, affirmative action. Okay? Affirmative action. Now, what it is a balancing of the playing field. That's what affirmative action was doing. Because I assure you that there's systemic, endemic, pandemic, aerodemic, there's all these demic words. The Demics is a band from Toronto. There's a band. And they're pretty good. They had a song called New York City. It was named the greatest Canadian song of all time about 20 years ago by somebody. I'm not sure, but it is a good song. And if you're looking for a good song, check it out, the Demics. But anyway, affirmative action. Okay, the U.S. Supreme Court. And the U.S. They've bought into this fairy tale that things are somehow even. Well, I'm going to tell you this. As a 50-something, coming on 60-year-old white man, I assure you things are not even. Not at all. They are tipped strongly in my favor. There's not a day that goes by when I do not feel the power, the power of the unfairness upon which I benefit. I'm treated very, very well in my community. I'm treated very, very well everywhere I go. I'm deferred to on the basis of no other reason other than this is me, okay? Like how I come across. And I'm not sitting here, I'm not wearing a suit. Like if I was wearing a suit and looking all sharp, then you get deferred to even more. But my point is that unfairness is real, okay? And so this checkbox, or I've never filled out this application, but this thing is, do you identify as a minority? Does your family identify as an identifiable thing? Are you of African ancestry? Are you an indigenous or a native person? All this stuff, and then we're gonna. The plan was to somehow even the playing field. And the playing field is so unfair and so uneven that women, I mean, for crying out loud, I mean, the women do not experience the same deference that I receive on a daily basis. And that's a daily basis in North America, right? So my point is that we have to work to make things fair. And fair is not always what the knee-jerk, even Steven reaction that you're going to have is fair. All right. So certain segments of our population did not come here willingly. Segments of our population lived here long before the white man arrived and disrupted and essentially decimated cultures. And I'm not saying that this affirmative action or whatever is a redress, but it's an acknowledgement that we have unfairness, and let's just make it better. Okay? Like create a thing where people of the people that are human, and humans are human. People are people. People are humans. People that have the intellect, the drive, the ambition, that have spent their lives working towards a goal that we assist them in achieving a position where they're able to assist and benefit our entire society. And that's why we have a couple of check boxes sometimes on applications where we're going to give a person a couple extra points because their circumstance is not the wealth that's been accumulated by the Anglo-Saxon members of the population. That's it. So if you ask me if I'm in favor of affirmative action, absolutely. Do I think that there's a whole lot of false analogies made between evenness and fairness and equity and distribution and being truly equitable? Yes, I do. Like, the true equitable society is not the one that is necessarily plainly obvious in the bright light of day, or when you shine a flashlight on it. All right, and the examples of men, of white men harming the world are numerous. And unfortunately, they exist today. You don't have to look any further than I mean, I have a shirt that I think it's from the Ukraine Air Force. I did buy it from a Ukraine company, and I'm saying that this idea of having a war is a really, really bad idea. And it's worse than a bad idea. It's horrible, it's awful, and the roots of it are fostered in probably one guy's weakness, and we don't have to mention that person anymore. Anyway, my name's Bruce, and this is kind of I'm trying to get back at my viewpoint, because I have this desire to move my conversation from my interior monologue that exists from reading and having chit chats with myself while I'm walking down the street or driving down the road, and sharing it with the world. So if you are kind enough to have a comment, an argument, a differing viewpoint, please share it. Go ahead. And this is, I get it. These particular videos, they're not like the world's greatest videos for sure, but they're it's my honest viewpoint, and if you've been following along, you'll know that quite often my honest viewpoint is plagiarized from textbooks and from what are generally accepted ideas amongst the scientific community. Anyway, thank you. Bye.